Ted Cruz, Axios correctly points out Ted Cruz taking positions on a number of things, First Amendment issues related to the FCC, on Tucker, and several other things that
Israel. Yep.
Israel that Axios says is setting the stage for 2028. Uh, I don't agree that he's going to run against. The article kind of suggests he'll run against the vice president. I don't believe he will. That's my current sense of things. Dan, if Ted Cruz did run, what would a strategy be to take the nomination away from JD Vance?
Well, it's all the things that we just talked about, and I go back to if Donald Trump is at 95% with Republicans, then there's nothing to talk about. If there is a slow splintering and there's a little bit of a crack, I think he tries to get to his right on some issues, and he tries to say he's too far right on other issues. We just talked about Israel. We talked about speech. If Vance is tied to Trump, it's going to be a problem.
Sean, that might work with some donors, but does that work with voters in the Republican nomination process?
No, I mean, I think the only strategy that for a Ted Cruz is to basically be that like NASCAR number two car, where you're just drafting behind the number one car and hoping that something happens to the number one car and
Exactly.
you're set. I mean, like I don't think that respectfully, it's not a real challenge. If the numbers are as Dan laid them out, where Trump is still plus 90% with the Republican base, then it is JD's 100% of the time. And
Yeah.
and the only issue is that if Trump were to turn on him, if JD decided for whatever personal reasons he didn't want to seek it, then Ted would be there in the wings waiting. But yeah, and I apologize for everyone if that NASCAR analogy was horrible.
That's a great one.
No,
That's
no,
a
no.
great one.
Well, no, I can't tell if I don't watch
Don't
NASCAR.
read,
I just
don't
guess.
read the chat.
They say that something that's easy is like a walk in the park. Well, easier than a walk in the park, hit the subscribe button, be part of the two-way community, never miss an episode, be part of our conversations. Thank you for your service to America.
And don't forget, you can now listen to the morning meeting and Two Way Tonight on Apple, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts.